What's going on, Tree?
Not much. Do you need a towel for that expression? Holy shit, that was like a climax.
I did kind of nut while I did that.
Hey, I don't blame you. I ain't judging. That's
Felt
if you
good.
needed a towel.
Felt good. Sometimes you just gotta get it out. You gotta unnut. You gotta clear the pipes out. Yes, I'm bald and
Of
very
course.
unattractive. I get it. Bald and sexy. Thank you, Daniel. At least someone finds me attractive. I don't care if it's another dude. I will take every compliment that is possible. So we got a big week in sports. Hold on. Week 7 is in the books already in the NFL. Pretty interesting. It ended with the Patriots just absolutely bending over the Jets. Like,
Remind me to never think the Jets will do something positive with their lives again. Because, they did well against the Cowboys. They're going to do fine. Nope.
that was like, you ever like click on the wrong thumbnail on Pornhub? That was what that was. It's like, oh shit. Oh wow. I found
You get the
wrong-
depraved degenerate side of Pornhub.
Yeah, I found the wrong section here in Pornhub. This is bad. And then the World Series starts tonight. I saw your haters guide. You let out a little hot take taking the Nationals there, but I like it.
I don't think, as I said, I don't think like it's going to be as lopsided as a series as I expect. Like, I like the Nationals' talent. I like their pitching. They're the hot hand. I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I don't think it's as obvious as last year. Like last year,
I don't. Well, last year, like the Red Sox were just unstoppable. The Astros look really good too, but I feel something about the Nationals. I don't know why.
Yeah, they both have pitching and defense, and that's just. Did you see that?
I like
throw
the
by-
Nationals a lot better if they were playing the Yankees though. So like because the Yankees have obvious flaws.
Did you see that throw by Correa on the double play ball, where he just uncorked a 97 mile an hour freaking four-seamer over to first base? And I was like, holy, like the ball was still rising as he let it go. I was quite impressed with that man's ability. God, if I was good at baseball. All right, let's start with some snapper chat. I can't read the first like 5 now for some reason. I can only see up to
It's because like there's probably just so many. I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
Willie Weiss, the first one for 5. Cody Parkey, the man, the myth, the most accurate kicker ever to kick the ball. There was no wind, no fingertip, just upright. Yeah, he hit the upright against San Diego. I'm sorry, the Chargers
Yeah,
on Sunday.
that's
But they still won.
You know what? That if you're gonna miss a field goal, like that's the closest way to miss. He's just so cursed that his life has been meant to hit uprights. It hurts. It hurts.
Oh, yeah.
What else you got? I can only see up to a Midge Dio's back.
Emigio's back is the one. Is Don't Feed Phil after that?
Yes.
Yep, that is actually where we are.
Okay.
So I'll take Emigio's back for
All right.
5. I want the Nationals to win just to end the legacy of failure. My dad wants the Astros to win because there's 6 Cubans on the team.
Oh. Wow. There's 6 cigars.
I'm guessing his dad's a Cuban American.
I would assume so. Wow.
That makes sense.
That makes him half Cuban, right? I want the Nats to win because my dad changed his allegiance to the Nationals after my cousin died, who was a big Nats fan. And then my dad, I think he just kind of forgot he was a Mets fan, but it would be nice for him to see his team win a World Series, you know.
I don't blame him for abandoning the Mets.
Yeah, well, he lives up in, Northern Virginia, so he's close
that's
to the
Nats territory.
Yeah, he goes to Nats games like all the time. So he's now a Nats fan.
I'm going to ask, are they as insufferable up there as they are about the Capitals?
Some are very obnoxious. Like you get the Redskin fan crossover into the Nats territory, but Nats fans seem to be, because they've never really won anything, they're kind of like the Caps fans, just beaten down until they finally win something. But there's just like every fan base, there's assholes that.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of them in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yankees have plenty of them.
Ruin
the Astros assistant GM apparently.
Yeah. Oops.
I'm thinking they're like, this is fucking fake, but apparently there are a bunch of journalists who say it's real, and it's like, it sounds like something out of The Onion, because didn't Roberto Osuna give up the game-tying home run?
Yeah, and then he went and talked
top of the inning?
Shit about these reporters that went after Osuna for domestic violence, and it just seemed weird. That's why you shouldn't allow alcohol to be around anyone. That's probably what happened. He was probably drinking and talking.
Yeah, he probably said some stupid shit.
Yeah, well,
knowing him, he'll probably get canceled because that's how the world works nowadays.
We live in cancel culture, but maybe you should not say anything about your closer that just gave up a 2-run homer. I don't, the domestic violence, yeah, but he also gave up a 2-run homer.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get.
They could still
it's
be
like,
playing.
I'd say something. It's like, thank God the Yankees got Aroldis Chapman. That would be funny.
How about that smile that he unleashed? Huh? I get his reaction, though. There's sometimes when I'm playing like a video game and I give up a goal and the only thing I can do is laugh.
It's like a nervous smile. Like, what the fuck, are you kidding me?
Yep. All right, read Don't Feed Phil, and then we'll get started on these tier makers. We seem to have a manageable amount of Snapchats tonight. So.
Oh, yeah. I can see the avatar already for 5. The Bears still suck. Aaron Rodgers is a god among men. Well, the Bears will keep sucking as long as Mitch Trubisky keeps starting.
Mitchell Trubisky has regressed so much this year that...
I don't think he was ever that good. I was never impressed by him. I said a couple years ago I like Brissett better than Trubisky. Trubisky never wowed me in any way. Like, he's okay, but he's either forcing it too much or he's just like doesn't have the talent.
And but last year they seemed to mask his weaknesses. Now his weaknesses...
Because they had a strong defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone knew offense was the biggest weakness for them. I mean, I felt like Trubisky and Nagy were the main reason they lost against the Eagles.
Yeah, Trubisky's not good. We're going to see in these tiers about who is what. But,
I mean, I can see the Bears either getting desperate and trading for somebody or drafting another QB.
Kid. Yeah, but he's going to get Bortled, though. That's going to happen.
I don't think they even extended him yet, so, like, I never liked the pick to begin with, but, I mean, that looks horrible now, trading multiple.
You missed on Deshaun Watson and Patty Mahomes.
Well, Mahomes had issues out of college, too. He was very raw.
True, but...
Watson I liked, but, I mean, Mahomes was very boomer bust, too.
Yeah, but he was a pure athlete. But Mitch Trubisky can't throw a football, man. He, moving to his left, he looks terrible. Like, he's like Robbie Amell throwing a football.
He might be one of those quarterbacks that needs a change of scenery before he fulfills his potential.
Yeah, how about unemployment?
No, he'll be broadcasting for the ACC network.
Yeah, he's a very handsome man, So
he'll get on TV.
He'll kiss some titties. But he'll become Jesse Palmer. He'll hold a clipboard like Blake Bortles now, and then maybe if he wants to coach, he coach, or he becomes some guy on the ACC network. As long as he can read a teleprompter and not sound stupid.
Oh, yeah.
All right, first game of the week was Chiefs and Broncos. Chiefs won, lost Mahomes in the process, and
I still say division.
Yeah, even though... Yeah.
Well, I mean, they lost Mahomes, but it'll only be a couple weeks. I mean, if this were out for the season, you'd be looking serious questions. But...
Yeah, and they are not up in this tier right now. They do not. I don't even know if anybody in the AFC is up in that Super Bowl tier. Right.
Looks like Chiseled Adonis is with us tonight.
Oh, he is? The actual Chiseled
Adonis? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see the check mark?
Where?
What's up, man?
Oh, snap. Hey.
Yeah. Told you, man.
I was told I was summoned here. Can you at me on Twitter, Chiseled Adonis, so that we can get you on the show and you can talk with us and we can get your takes on the Steelers, even though they did not play this weekend. But yeah, my Twitter is at 5pointsvids, if you could please, and then we will get you on the show. Well, there we go. That's the power. Yes, excellent. He said he will link us on Twitter. Awesome.
Very nice.
We got to collab. Look at this. When you just talk enough shit in your life, then you get to meet other people.
Then we got network. Next John Boys will show up, right? Then
yeah,
we'll get
John
Boy.
Boys.
That's how it always goes, man.
Yeah, that's how it happens, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then the Broncos, are we just going to cancel their season?
They are canceled.
Yeah.
Like, they've already traded Emmanuel Sanders. They have no offense. Their line is atrocious.
All right.
They had the Chiefs' defense was a mess. They gave up 9 sacks to them. And I still have no idea what the hell they were doing on that fake 4th down.
That was terrible.
That was probably one of the worst play calls of the year.
Did you see that punt and the fake punt in the Arkansas Auburn game? Was it punter just
I didn't see that one.
Like this. So they do a fake punt, and the punter gets the ball, and instead of like throwing it to his cutter that came, it was the dumbest design play. But then he just
he overthrew it. Like, and then he just, it was an easy pick. Oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
I was like, dude, seriously? The gunner was like standing right in front of there, and he just tosses it to him. It was sadness incarnate. It was terrible. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Emmanuel Sanders is gone from the, did Emmanuel Sanders, did he win a Super Bowl?
No. Wait, he did. Yeah, he won with Denver in 2015.
Yep, he had a big catch, I think, something like that. All right, let's read some snappers, and then keep the show going. Oh, it's on me. Did we read Jared Froman?
No, that's on you, man.
That is me. All right. As a Michigan sports fan, I think the Lions aren't the only one in Detroit that's become a factory of sadness. Are we talking about the Red Wings? Is that who he's talking about?
Maybe. I'd talk about Michigan football.
Oh, yeah. You know what? They were not going to beat Penn State. Penn State.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. At home, whiteout, homecoming, not happening. As much as I hate Penn State, Michigan just doesn't have the stuff. Yeah. I think there's something like 1-9 under Harbaugh against top 25 teams. Something like that.
What are they going to do with him, man? They cannot fire him, and he cannot quit. It'll
have to be like a forced retire.
What if he beats Ohio State this year and they're like, all right, you got it done, so now you're fired. But then they want to keep him, right?
I think he has too much guaranteed money. They don't want to eat it.
You're right. They're stuck with him. It's like that scene in Reservoir Dogs. He is tied to a chair, and they're just pouring gasoline off all over him, and it's going to end badly for everyone. That's what's happening. All right. Let's read another snapper so that we're not here. Leo Doyle. For $4.99, I'd like to file a missing persons report on Khalil Mack. The Saints line shut him down. So much for the vaunted Bears defense. Who dat, baby? Saints look very good. Saints
defense has really gotten their act together.
Here's what I cannot stand, though. After the Saints now have won, 4 straight now? Everyone is trying to call Teddy Bridge a system QB.
They say that about every QB, though, man.
I don't know any system that doesn't involve making passes. Right? I've never seen an offense that says, "Hey, look, you just go out there and freelance and just figure it out."
People that think Tom Brady is a system QB.
He is, though. He's a system. He's Bill Belichick. You know what is fascinating about Bill Belichick is no one learns what he does and takes it and goes somewhere else with it. It's amazing.
He's re-emphasized defense now.
He's just he is such a guru of the football. He just understands it, man.
He's obviously one of the greatest coaches of all time. I mean, he's put it up in that echelon now.
Yeah. Well, he's about 100 wins short of the all-time record. I think he sticks around until
there's no reason for him to retire. I mean, I can see him go until his early 70s.
Oh, I got a tight.
I mean, Shula did.
I have a tight video idea, and then I hit up KTO today, and I was "Hey, man, can you?" And he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be so dope." Not gonna tell y'all yet. Not gonna tell all 408 of you what the video is, but it's gonna be fire. All right, and then I'm gonna read this first. Alex Moreno. Who's ready to rock? Song of the week, Man in the Box by Alice in Chains. I am the man in the box. I had no idea that was about him having sex.
Buried in my shit.
then he flipped her over. Thoughts on the Freeman-Donald fight? Oh, where Aaron Donald picked up Devontae Freeman and just chucked him? That wasn't a fight.
And Freeman punched him in the face, and he's the one that got ejected.
Yes, I always like the player that punches a player in the face with his fist when he's got his helmet on. That's my favorite part of football because it makes so much sense. It's like punching a brick wall. And the future of the NFC West. It's pretty wide open right now.
Oh, easily toughest division in football after the NFC North.
Yeah, it's pretty wide open.
The pendulum is shifting.
I am the man in some box. That's how that song went, right? Lane Staley, dead. Okay, let's read, or let's do more tier maker. Packers, 42. Raiders, 24. Packers, are we going to put them in Super Bowl contention, at least for the NFC?
That's tough. I mean, it's close. I mean, they're running away with the division now.
Yeah.
With the help of the officials. But it's very close. It's 50-50.
Division for now. Division.
Yeah.
Division. Michael Picciarino said division, and I'm going to go with him. Raiders, what are we going to do? We're going to cancel this season?
They're false hope.
False hope. They show glimmers, man.
That's what I mean. They're false hope. Their 3 losses have been against outstanding performances by individual players. First one was by Mahomes. Second one was by Dalvin Cook. This one by Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, it's deja vu seeing Derek Carr fumble a ball out of the end zone again. Jesus.
Oh, my gosh. The only thing that was different in that play was that his jersey was black this weekend.
Yep. It was a little closer to the goal line, too, but still, it's like, oh, my God.
How do you not learn? You're like a goalie that just passes the puck right to the opposing player and he scores on him. That was Derek Carr. Just doing another fumble. I like that rule. A lot of people hate that rule, fumbling out of the end zone. I think it's hilarious. I think it's like the last ditch.
It's a fair rule.
Yeah.
I mean, if it goes out of the end zone, it's technically a touchback.
Yeah, if you're too stupid.
It's happened to the Steelers.
Yeah. The Giants and the Redskins, that happened. Robert Griffin tried to dive towards the end zone one time, and then he fumbled it out of the end zone, and I was like, yes, thank you, and we ended up winning that game. All right, go ahead and read some snapper chats.
From Jared Froman for 5. What the Redskins have in DC isn't a factory of sadness. It's a factory of anger and hatred of Dan Snyder. I'd say it's more a factory of apathy because no one gives a shit about the Redskins there.
Well, you can just look at the attendance, man.
Oh, dude, it's nothing but opposing teams' fans. It's depressing because the Redskins were one of the proudest franchises 25 years ago, and now they're, Jesus Christ, they're nothing.
So my buddy texted me. He's like, dude, I'm playing the Niners today. Kyle Shanahan is going to put up 50 on the Redskins, and he's a Redskins fan. So I bet $20 on the Niners to cover the 12. And that didn't happen because I forgot that it was raining
It was raining. It was monsoon.
The players were slipping around and shit.
It was you could see the mud just fly off.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it was funny, but it's it was kind of a mess.
It was.
And Alex Moreno for 2. I'll be your voluntary man on the street for 2 games. Rams, Seahawks, and Rams Cards in Arizona. Should be fun.
Oh, he's going into Arizona?
Yep.
I got it.
For the Cardis game.
Yeah. We got to get him on. I got to add him.
We'll get to see them Kyler Murray.
I haven't had any reason to be on Instagram for the last week, and that's where Alex messages me. I got to add him on Discord. We'll get you on the show, buddy. We'll get you on the show. Don't worry. Be patient. Don't worry. Be patient. All right. And read this last Beast of Metal.
Yep, Beast of Metal for 10. Congratulations, Yankees. You've once again demonstrated that you can't beat the other big-budget AL teams in the postseason. Have fun with your hollow ownership of the Twins and the other small fry.
Have you seen Giraffe Neck Mark's Yankees lose video?
Dude, every Mets fan's just celebrating. That's their only vicarious joy they get out of this season.
I mean, it was like watching a video on Pornhub. I mean, he just got up in there. And I think the Yankees have spent $2 billion in the last decade.
$2 billion in a decade and no World Series appearances.
No, not even an appearance, man. Mm-hmm. Rough shit.
Well, the first part of the decade, they just spent it on bloated old players.
Yeah.
Last couple years, they've had better luck.
Literally bloated old players like CC.
Yep, A-Rod, Jacoby Ellsbury. There's still Teixeira. CC still did all right, but we're talking more like...
Chisel's Adonis. Oh, I clicked on myself. All right, let's make this happen. I will follow you. And then I will message him after the show. Awesome. We're going to get Chiseled Adonis on the show. I'm fucking geeked,
nice.
man. I am geeked.
Nice.
All right.
Good shit, dude.
Rams, whoever got him to come here, I will bend over and look at my own anus in the mirror for you. Okay?
Well, no, you got the male romper. That's what you should.
Oh yeah. Well, that's for $200. If someone does a $200 Snapchat, I will get a male romper and wear it on camera. I will do it. I was thinking of shit to do last night for if the Jets won, but then I knew that the Jets weren't gonna win. So like anything, like I was like, if I say I'll eat a ghost pepper before the game, that's really not a risk. It was the Jets, man. It was the Jets. All right. Yeah. Rams beat the living shit out of the Falcons. So
Falcons, they're canceled. They're borderline eternal sadness at this point.
Falcons traded Mohamed Sanu. I'm going to say that they're eternal sadness right now. And
they are a mess.
They're talking about getting rid of Dan Quinn. They have not been shit since Mike Shanahan left or Kyle Shanahan left. I don't know if Dan Quinn is helping them.
His defense is atrocious. Have you seen his play calling? It's nothing but soft zone. If you saw him against Arizona, it was just like swath of wide open land for Cardinal receivers. They just kept playing deep, and all Arizona did was dink and dunk. It was bad.
Who's different from that team? It's like they still have all the same players.
Different coordinators.
Yeah, so they changed.
Like their offensive coordinator is a retread and Dirk Cotter. The defensive coordinator is the head coach.
Dirk Cutter was the head coach.
Yep, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh my gosh.
And he was very ineffective.
Him and Freddie Kitchens going to ride that train. All right, where do we put the Rams now that they're back on track?
I'd say wild card still, because their division's just stacked.
Yeah, they were Super Bowl contenders a couple weeks ago, and now they are.
I said that's the problem with their division. It's
down here. Yep. All right. Back to the Snapper chats. What'd you say? Well, did you read
Alex Moreno for After Beast and Metal?
Yeah, Alex Moreno, $1.99. Anyone want to buy some tickets and join me? $30. Oh, out in Arizona? Now,
unfortunately, I can't fly there. Otherwise, I would.
I would like to go take in a game at State Farm Stadium, the house that Jake built. Alex again. Tree, can I get an FU Springer again? I hate him.
The Dodgers fan. Fuck you, Springer. Is it Jerry Springer, or are we talking George Springer?
Now, this one I saw earlier as well. Also, Mark McGuire might be watching this stream. There is zero chance that Mark McGuire is watching this stream.
Yeah.
But I love you for telling Mark McGuire.
Probably goes to the same country club as Alex Moreno works, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah,
be awesome, but I ain't buying it.
What do you do there? Do you say, hey, Mr. McGuire, I want to tell you about a certain YouTube show called The Dumpster Fire where two idiots... and Mark's like, yeah, can you bring me my sandwich? I would like... You know who has a really amazing golf stroke? Mark McGuire. Like, I saw this one highlight of him. Like, they had like a hole-in-one competition, and he has a perfect golf stroke. Like,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, him and his brother Dan apparently do a lot of stuff there. Dan, the old quarterback from the Seahawks.
Yeah. So, Mark, if you're watching, I'm gonna compliment you on your money golf stroke, by the way, and not
Yeah,
mention.
I cannot golf for shit,
Yeah,
so trust
any
me.
type.
He kicked my ass in that too.
Do you just hit? Do you swing really hard and the ball just kind of dribbles like?
Yes. A couple times at Top Golf have taught me that. Like I'm just like my form is awful.
I can play golf. Like I'm the worst kind of golfer because I have like a decent swing, but then I hit it like off to the right, like by 50 yards, and I'm just.
I do that too.
Fuck.
Like it tilts.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've always found fascinating about golf. The fact that we worship people hitting a small ball at the hundreds of yards, or the fact that it's ridiculously hard to do.
It's very difficult. It's something that you're born with. You know?
Golf and tennis, I consider the two hardest sports to play.
I wouldn't say that. I can play tennis. I can actually.
Tennis can be pretty hard.
I can fuck up some tennis. I played varsity my freshman year. I was good at tennis. For some reason, I just had a really good serve. But anyways, all right. Do we go back to a game here? Did I read 3?
Yeah, you got 3.
Yeah, because Marcus McGuire is watching the stream. We got Chiseled Adonis in the house and Mark McGuire. Mark, if you're with me, get that check mark out and put it right there. Give us a sign, Mark. You know, just like a little wink that you're watching from the country club. Okay. 49ers, Redskins. Niners, Super Bowl contenders.
Still Super Bowl contender.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't really say much about that because the conditions were so awful.
Yeah. If they couldn't pass the ball, like
nobody could pass the ball. It was like the second worst I've seen besides Steelers Dolphins back in 2007.
How the fuck you get shut out at home 9-0?
It's the Redskins, dude.
I know. They are the worst team.
That was their best chance of winning, sadly.
Yeah. Let's put them down in the eternal sadness where they belong.
Oh, they are endless eternal sadness.
That's like
at this point, they're eternal apathy because no one gives a shit about the Redskins anymore.
Yeah, sadness would imply that they're feeling something, but it hurts when you lose, even though you know you're gonna lose. It still hurts.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it about the Pirates, but
words hurt. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people don't give a shit about them anymore.
All right, you're on Jared Froman.
Yep, I'm just gonna. Oh, Scherzer just struck out somebody. It's 2 out with first and second.
I wonder if he's grunting with every pitch.
Pretty much. Yeah. Jared Froman for 5. The Lolfin Sadness Factory is producing sadness at a rate so excessive that booze cannot counter it. What's worse, the Orioles or the Lolfins?
Lolfins are the worst.
I think I remember seeing like a lot of people are actually for the Dolphins tanking because they were just so mediocre and forgettable for years that they just want a glimmer of hope. Even though tanking in football is completely different, you need 22 different players, and it's extremely hard. So,
yeah. Well, tanking in football is done by management. You know, like that's more of like, hey, we're just gonna
like the players have no interest in tanking; they just don't have talent or structure, and you're setting up that coach to fail.
The players want to be productive so that they can catch on with a new team somewhere and get paid. Mm-hmm. You know, like they don't want to play bad. They don't want
to. Yeah, exactly. That's why a couple of them are traded. You'll probably see Kenyon Drake getting traded for like a 5th-round pick in the future.
Yeah, Kenyon Drake's gone. Sadness. All right, what else you got?
Yep, Alex Moreno for 2. He's likely rooting for the Nationals. I'll join him.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like Scherzer's a 0-2 count with Gurriel at the plate.
Alex, why don't you call up the stream and interrupt his dinner and just be like, here's the dumpster fire I was telling you about.
God. Don't give him ideas.
I know.
Jared Froman.
We will know for sure.
Let's see here. Altuve blew up the evil Empire's Death Star. Only the Tigers and Red Sox had ever previously done that. Enjoy it, Astros.
When I saw that DJ LeMahieu had hit that home run, I was like,
oh, yeah, that was clutch.
Holy shit. I could not believe it. And then
Altuve happened.
Yes, Altuve happened. Let me see if I can effort Chisel to Don if he's still here. If he's messaged me. Keep reading. Or
let's see here. Did he get it? Did he get it? It's off the wall. Right. Oh, that's a 2-run double.
Chisel to Don.
Shit. Nice hit.
Hey, dude.
Let's keep going here. Beast of Metal 1989 for 10. Congratulations, Brad Keselowski. Just choked in a fashion worthy of the Dombrowski-era Tiger, thus allowing Chase Elliott to make the third round of the NASCAR playoffs when he wasn't meant to. What happened with Keselowski? I know he got eliminated. I just didn't know how.
I don't know. Did he spin out?
Probably
What
spun
did
out.
Gurriel just do? That is off the wall.
Yep.
And that's going to score.
Like I said, I'm a little ahead of you with my stream, but it's good. That's a clutch hit.
Yeah, Gurriel's a stud, man.
I thought he was going to get out of that for a second.
Yep. Didn't happen. Nope. Scherzer's in a hole already. Yeah, I could easily see the Nats going down 1-0 here. The nerves are getting them. The Astros have been here before. I mean, 1-0 in the series.
Again. Well, we'll see. I think they'll split. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, that's what the Nats could ask for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they did with the Dodgers. That's all they can really hope for. I mean, Strasburg's been pretty good, but they got to go against Verlander, so we'll see.
All right, we got the Colts 30, Texans 23. I'm going to blame this Texans loss on my buddy Josh Beard on Twitter. He's I think he's a veteran, Army veteran or Marines. I don't know. But he said that after the Astros won, whatever the Texans do on the following Sunday couldn't ruin his mood. And I was like, you just blew it, because they will.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Remember the last time the Astros won a World Series? Yeah. Deshaun Watson blew out his knee. He was out for the year.
Yeah, well, you can't trade. I knew that a long time ago. You cannot bargain with the football gods. You
can't bargain with any gods, because you know what? It's like making a deal with the devil. Oh, we'll give you that World Series win.
Yeah.
It's just going to turn your football season into a total nightmare and your basketball season into a nightmare.
When I was 17, I said, I'm okay with the Rangers winning the Stanley Cup. The Knicks don't need to win the championship. Little did I know that the Knicks would be
never win.
Yeah.
And then you would get the eternal curse of being owned by a trust fund son who is a terrible owner.
He's a piece of shit human being. All right, where do we put these Colts? Division, right?
I think they're close to division. I mean, they look good. Their defense looked really good. Stuffed the Texans on a bunch of drives. It's between the Texans and the Colts, at least to me.
I'm going to say the Texans are a wild card. That losing to the Colts hurt them. The Colts have beaten the Chiefs and now the Texans. They're a good football team.
They've rattled off some good wins. Yeah. I mean, as I said, they still had the depth. I didn't think they were going to bottom out. I said like 8-8 because, losing luck would hurt them, but they still have depth. I mean, it doesn't help that, their GM, Ballard's done a great job.
Yeah. All right. Uncultured Barbarian for 5. Tried to tell you last week that the Chargers Titans was Tank Bowl 3. Now this week it's Chargers Bears. That is Tank Bowl 4. No,
Bears are not a Tank Bowl.
Bears are not.
Chargers Titans wasn't even a Tank Bowl. They're still last chance teams.
Circle the date. Bengals Dolphins.
Dolphins is the super Tank Bowl. I'm hoping they both go winless so I can make this fantastical video proclaiming the greatest game. That is what we need. This is what football needs.
Right.
The greatest Tank Bowl and the battle for Tua.
You would have to title that the greatest game ever. That would have to be the name of the video. So
I'm just going to call it the greatest game.
The greatest game. Make the thumb in black
just
and
like
white.
Steelers Dolphins 2007.
Yeah,
the greatest game.
That was the.
And then just have the ball stuck in the mud.
Oh, I hope it rains too. I hope it fucking rains that day. That will be like one of those ugly 3-0 games, and the turf is just fucking coming up with every step that they take. Oh God, I can't wait.
He'll be picking up a bunch of old uniforms from the Bengals because they were too cheap to give them away.
Yep. Tucker White 94. Gay. Good to see you back, Tucker.
What's up,
Even
Tucker?
for the Jets, Monday night was an absolute butt fumble. They're an embarrassment to football. I wish American leagues believed in relegation. Yeah. Jets looked good last week. They did their job.
Yeah,
they beat
that's
the
what
Cowboys.
I thought. I mean, the Cowboys looked past them, and I thought that was a good bit of it. But still, to see them look like pure shit, that is alarming.
Sam Darnold.
Not just for your short term, but for your long-term future. Because Sam Darnold, he was overthrowing everything in sight. it wasn't just, like his line was garbage. They couldn't get the reads right, but he wasn't reading the defense at all. And if you can't read NFL defenses, what good are you?
Booger was ripping him the whole game. I'm like, when Booger McFarland, a guy that brings up useless facts, is just ripping you.
He can talk some decent football every once in a while, though, if you listen to him.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's just like stupid shit. But then you'll hear him tell these intelligent conversations about defensive gaps, offensive line assignments, like defensive zones. I'm like, damn, he knows his shit. And then it's like he says like, oh, Nick Chubb and Baker Mayfield are the engines that run the Browns offense 3 minutes apart. It's like, dude, really? Come on.
He was an NFL nose tackle for a long time. That Booger.
Old Buccaneers teams, right?
He can finger two chicks at the same time with his fucked up hands. Like, he's just like, here, maybe 3. You can just, anyway. He said that I did like how he was roasting Darnold. He's like, horrible mechanics here. Because Darnold was throwing off his back foot the whole game. Like, I get that you're scared, but you can't. Not only were there bad reads, but he was bad mechanically, and that's scary.
You're an NFL quarterback, dude, in your second year. You better be showing progress.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're running like that, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Like, you should be getting the Rosen treatment.
Yeah, some people call these veteran QBs like shit for taking sacks, but they're also smart enough not to fucking throw the ball. They're just like,
or you throw the ball out of bounds.
Right.
You run out of the pocket and throw it out.
Brady got sacked a couple times last night, and he just took the sack because he was like,
yeah, either you take the sack or you throw it out. You fight another day.
Yep.
Can't force it. This ain't USC. And even remember, in USC, he was a turnover machine.
Yeah, well, he's got some things to work on. Uncultured Barbarian for 5. Trubisky looked like the worst QB in the NFL. Then Darnold strolled up and said, hold my beers, yes, and saw some go. Also, the worst game of his life he was mic'd up for.
Yep. And did you see the Jets were pissed about them saying that he was seeing ghosts? Like, you've got bigger problems than that, Mr. Adam Gase. You're threatening to suspend a guard because he's injured. So, what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the butt fumble.
And
nothing's going to change.
Oh, Chisel did get back to me, but he's got to give me the full Discord name.
He doesn't have the numbers.
Yeah, he does not have the numbers. You got to have those. Maybe we get him on by the end of the show and everyone's just nuts.
Pretty much.
Chisel Adonis is here. I like the arrogance, by the way. Just be like, that's my name. I'm a Chiseled Adonis. Like, I mean, that's like, the discrepancy between your name and Chiseled Adonis. Hi, I'm Urinating Tree. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm Chiseled Adonis. I'm just that much.
Well, I mean, we're total opposites in terms of like mood. I mean, he's the eternal optimist.
You were the saltiest dude ever. He's an optimist.
Yes. He's a pure optimist.
Yes.
See any of his Steeler recaps every once in a while?
It's refreshing.
Pure optimist, man.
Right. You don't have to yell at the camera like EDP to be successful on this platform. But if you're like me, you got to be mean to people. All right. Did we make it through 3 there? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did.
Which game are we on now? Vikings, Lions. Vikings got their shit together. They are wild card for sure.
Yeah.
Finally.
I mean, their offense has looked a lot better, but once again, you haven't played teams over 500. Secondary is garbage.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to keep happening until Cousins beats a really good team over 500.
Yeah. Well,
that's just the way shit works.
They beat the Eagles, but they're not over 500 now. That's what happens. All right.
Yeah, well, the Eagles are garbage.
My question is, do we cancel the Lions after 2 bad? Like, one, they got.
I say there's still false hope because they kept in the game for a good bit.
False hope. False hope for sure. All right, read some snappers.
Let's go, Mason Mahoney for 5. Not going to start Super Bowl talks yet, but Ravens definitely put everyone on notice. Everyone, including myself, wrote them off too soon. I didn't really write them off. It's just they had a bunch of doubters.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying.
Like, I mean, I had doubts about them. Their defense was a mess. But, I mean, apparently bringing in Marcus Peters was the huge solution to them.
I'm trying to add chiseled, so read some more. But
Solo home run for Zimmerman, 2-1.
Uh-oh. Chiseled.
Yep. Beast of Metal 1989 for 20. As for you, Chase, you have some wonderful prizes ahead. You're ranked 6th for 4 spots before turning a lap. Hendrick had been a beta cuck for 3 years, and you probably drained all your luck reserves just getting to this point. Ooh. Mason Mahoney for another 5. How can anyone root against Jackson? Other than being a fan of a rival, the dude is nothing but class and competitive fire. I've never hated Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar Jackson.
I'm sorry. I like Lamar Jackson too. I've called him.
He's got to develop more as a pocket passer, but it seems like he's doing.
All right. There seems to be an issue here with the capitalization of Chiseled Adonis's name, and so. Oh, I'm sending a friend's request to. Here, let me send him mine.
I'll do one more while you do that. Mason Mahoney, as a Caps fan, I really want to root for the Nationals. As a Baltimore fan, I can't bring myself to do that. Sucks being a depressed O's fan. I mean, that makes sense, unfortunately. And another Mason Mahoney, I'll be at the Patriots-Ravens game next Sunday night. Who is the salty Yins are rooting for in that one? I gotta go Ravens, because fuck the Patriots. I mean, I respect the Patriots, but doesn't mean I want to see them fail. Just saying.
Yeah, I want to see the Patriots fail. What are we talking about here?
We all want to see the Patriots fail. Come on. Seen enough of it, but you know how it's going to go.
All right. Okay. I tried sending a friend request, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see.
Definitely, man.
All right. Did you read 3? Did you read 3?
I read a couple more, so like.
Which one did you end on?
While you were doing that, so you're at yay or nay on it.
Oh, yay or nay on eggnog? I'm gonna say Mason Mahoney for $1.99. Yay or nay on eggnog? I'm a yay.
I'm a yay too. I like eggnog. I can't drink too much of it because it packs on the pounds, but it's good.
It'll give me like some serious shits. That eggnog, like I will just destroy my anus.
Do you do the spiked eggnog like with the rum?
Oh yeah, that's the only way to do it, man. It's like drinking a latte with alcohol in it, but there's no coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a weird taste. It's cool, you know. I like what's your go-to Thanksgiving dish, by the way?
Turkey leg, man.
You like the turkey leg
every time. Hell yeah.
That's true. I'm into the dark meat as well.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's the best part of the turkey.
I'm not talking about my preference in men. What? No, I will eat the leg. You know what I like doing too? I will remove all the skin and eat the skin just like it.
Skin's not bad. I mean, you got to have some meat there too. Like I will literally just take like a hunk of turkey leg and just start just going to town on it.
Yeah. Do you cook the turkey? I cook the turkey every year. I get up.
My mom usually cooks the turkey, but I mean,
yeah.
But I've got to get into cooking a little more.
Yeah, we do it different. Like last year, I think I got up at like 6 a.m. and put that bitch in, and then like just did it real slow on like 275 for 6 hours. I like to slow cook the turkey. I don't do that.
Yeah, I mean that allows the juices to stay in. If you cook it too fast, it'll dry out.
Yeah. I don't follow the instructions. The instructions are always like 325, 4 hours, and I'm like, nah, man, you gonna get a.
No, that's gonna dry it out, dude.
It's gonna dry.
I mean, you gotta brine it overnight, and then you gotta like let it thaw, and then like go to town.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving. It is.
I don't mind Thanksgiving. I mean, you sit down, you watch some bad football, and then you take a community nap.
Chiseled, except I'm now friends with Chiseled. Hold on, we're getting there. All right,
we're not worthy. Right. You're getting to the big leagues, man.
Yep. Now, hold on. Now let me invite him to the server.
All right, I'll keep going while you take care of that. Mason Mahoney, my Super Bowl pick of Chargers-Bears is not aging well. I had the Chargers and Bears making the playoffs. I had Chargers in the wild card, Bears winning their division. That ain't aging well either. I mean, you can't predict the Packers would resurge like that, and you don't think the Chargers would, well, be the Chargers.
Okay.
Like, that last loss was embarrassing. Like, that's a Chargers loss if there ever was one. And Mason Mahoney for 5 back on baseball. Who's the next MLB team destined to be where the Orioles are right now? Well, you got to look at a team that's still trying to keep themselves competitive, but is staring themselves in the face and is very barren on prospects. I'd probably say maybe
The Pirates.
Pirates, maybe
Pirates
they're too stubborn to tank.
The Reds.
They should, but they won't.
The Reds could be.
The Reds still fancy themselves competitive. They won't. Rockies maybe, but they threw all that money at Arenado. I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, Rockies are going to be decent. They made a
Mariners will be down there.
They have Charlie Blackmon.
I'd say maybe the Indians if things don't go well. I think their owner's cheap as fuck, and they're going to have to end it soon. I would say probably. I want to say the Angels, but with all the money they throw at Trout.
Nah, dude, they cannot waste more years of Trout's life.
Yeah,
like Artie Moreno's
that's the problem.
Open a check.
Like they'd have to trade him, but like Artie Moreno is way too meddlesome.
Yeah,
and Joe Madden's going to do nothing for them because they've got significantly greater issues in their organization than manager.
Yeah. All right. Did you read 3?
No, I got one more. Last one, because I really should stop Van Halen or AC/DC. Are we talking David Lee Roth era Van Halen or Hagar?
Well, are we talking Van Halen as a whole versus AC? Oh, man. I will say this. I don't have any songs that I listen to from Van Halen, like, regularly. So I'm going to go with AC/DC on that because Thunder is a fucking dope-ass song.
AC/DC's good stuff. I mean, if we're talking Roth era Van Halen, I go Roth era. If it's Hagar, easily AC/DC. Hagar era Van Halen sucks.
Hagar represents like the sellout portion of Van Halen.
No, it's just like they went to Sith and soft shit. It's
well, they went to pure pop music with him as the front man. They were just
it doesn't make sense because I mean Hagar has done some decent rock stuff. It just they went to like synth based pop, and it's like Jesus, this is horrible.
Right now,
so, like old Van Halen had a lot of old blues influence, like a lot of old classic rock and roll. But
David Lee Roth was the man, but he just they got LVS, man, lead vocal syndrome. That's what happened, and
that's how it always goes.
Yep, lead vocal syndrome happens. All right, another game, shall we? Jaguars and Bengals.
Bengals are eternal sadness incarnate.
Yes, they'll be sad next year. That's how bad. Jaguars, false hope.
They're false hope, yeah. Like, if you played a real team, they probably would have lost. But you can thank Andy Dalton and his, whatever that 5-minute span was.
Andy Dalton is not... This whole... Okay.
Yeah, he's going to clipboard...
Next year, these quarterbacks will not have jobs. Andy Dalton, Eli Manning, maybe Ben Roethlisberger, and Phillip Rivers, all aging and dying.
Roethlisberger's still under contract. They want to keep him around. I don't agree with it, but yeah, I mean, Eli, he'll probably retire. Rivers, I can see them keeping him around for another year or two. I would say like Mariota's going to be out of a job. Winston could be out of a job. I would say maybe Trubisky, possibly. I can see him being under fire.
I feel sad for Jameis because he can't do anything but football, and I'm sorry. I love that boy. He seems like, well, he doesn't seem like a good-natured guy, but unfortunately, just he's not going to be an announcer. You know what I mean? Like he can barely form a logical sentence when he speaks, and he's not going to be a coach. Like who's going to take advice from Jameis Winston, right?
Somebody will give him another chance, but it won't be like
he has got to play 4 years.
It'll be like a team with like a platoon guy.
How many?
Like a Fitzpatrick. I can see him turning into that.
How many years has Jameis been a quarterback?
It's about 4 or 5.
I'm surprised. It's Dak Prescott's his 4th year already. He was a Pro Bowler.
His 5th year for Jameis.
He was a Pro Bowler in 2015. I cannot believe it. Jameis Winston.
Jameis?
Yes.
Well, he had a promising start. The problem is he never improved. His decision making's always been bad.
Yeah. This is his 5th year. He has never had a season with less than 11 interceptions. in the season.
It's a good way to get yourself benched.
Yep. All right, let me read some snappers. Matt Mireles. Song of the week, Bullseye by Withered Veins. I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
The only one I know about shooting is Hey Man, Nice Shot by Filter. Beast of Metal 1989 for $5. Thank you, though, Matt Mireles, for the $3. Sure, I could indulge in the drug known as false hope, but I found cynicism insulates me from the crushing disappointment of the worst case scenario. Ooh.
Oh, dude.
I'm a Giants fan.
That's every cynic's nightmare, man.
Well, I'm a Met fan. I know I am hooked. Just inject that fucking false hope in my veins every day.
Dude, I saw it all August.
Yeah. I've got track marks from that shit. The Squid for $5. This will be my last one for now. Football fans, after week 6, I'd take Sam Darnold over Dak. After week 7, Darnold is literally the worst. Worse than the Dolphins. Yeah, Darnold looked terrible.
Yeah, that's...
But the Patriots have been doing that to everyone all year. They have an elite defense. In fact, someone was busting out stats like they're giving up less yards per game than a lot of the great defenses of all time. So
yeah, the key too is they've had a paper soft schedule. So I don't know how much of it is on that and how much is on New England.
New England is good. You got to beat the people that they put in front of you.
Yep, they got Cleveland next week. So
they played the Redskins, though. That is a little unfair. That's not real data. It's not real data.
Yeah, they played the Redskins. They got the Bungles coming up, too.
They played the Giants, who can't really move the ball.
Yeah, so they have a winning season.
All right, next game. Oh, speaking of the Giants, Cardinals beat the Giants. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the Giants season.
Cancel the Giants, Cardinals easily.
They fucking lost to the Cardinals, man. The fuck is that shit?
The Cardinals have beaten some really easy teams, but they've beaten them because they have the element of surprise.
Yeah, I'm putting
Giants don't have a line, and they don't have a defense, and they can't stop a guy named Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds ran all over them like a toddler just running out of daycare and no one able to get, like a bunch of old ladies, like a church daycare, where like the old ladies are like, oh boy, there he goes. And he's out, he's got some other kid's diaper on his head and he's just flexing on everyone. That's what Chase Edmonds was doing to the fucking New York Giants. Kyler Murray only threw for 100 yards and he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to.
Well, he didn't have to do anything. He just sat there and maybe ran a little bit.
Danny Dimes lost to a midget.
Danny Dimes couldn't stop getting sacked and fumbling the ball.
Yeah, he is just like Eli Manning in many regards. Sack fumble machine. Eli did that a lot.
Just get him to a Super Bowl and everything will be fine.
Yeah. Then he just plays out of his mind. All right, your turn now.
Beast of Metal, 1989 for $5. Before I venture the following hypothetical, a warning, Steelers. Play down to the Lolfins and a wicker man in Tomlin's image shall be constructed. I think I'm going to that game on Monday.
Really?
Against the Lolfins. Well, tickets were really cheap.
Oh, yeah, of course. You're just going there to sit there and eat food, right?
Not really eat food. I'm just going to watch the game and maybe laugh at the Lolfins.
I wish we were successful YouTubers because we should fly to the Dolphins
Dolphins Bungles. Dude, if it's like that, I will drive there. Like, I'm literally
hold on.
3 or 4 hours away.
Hold on. Is that in Cincinnati?
I think so, yeah. Dude, I could spend a night in Cincy and then watch the game, do a live correspondence, and then go back. I could do that.
How about this?
And that would be awesome. It would be like my magnum opus.
It's December 22nd. It's December 22nd, right? At 1 p.m.
Yeah.
If they are both winless at that time, I say we have to go.
Yes.
I say we have to go.
Dude, I will drive there.
I could drive.
We'll go Saturday night. We'll have a little time there.
Hold on, let me Google Maps.
We'll bring in Flemlo for the fall of it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Live correspondence from a man on the street.
And maybe since KTO makes a lot more money than all of us, he could fly out and we could just do a reunite. We could do an ironic Tank Bowl, have like a fake media week, and like
yes,
like just try to interview no one's gonna let it.
No players, fans,
and just be like, so what do you think of the Tank Bowl? When did you get here? Like do man on the street shit, just mock everyone involved. Bring
if there's even going to be anyone.
Oh, we'd have to do some like Mr. Beast type.
Tickets are going to be so cheap for that. Nobody goes to Cincy games, and Miami, nobody's going to travel.
Yeah. So we'll all get tickets for sure.
Yeah.
We could probably get day of. We could just walk right up.
Dude, we can just do fucking SeatGeek. Right, like they'll probably be trying to give that shit away on the resale market.
What's the name of their field?
Paul Allen Stadium.
Paul Allen. No, it's not. Seriously?
Yeah, Paul Allen Stadium. They're still, trying to pay off.
Not Paul Brown Stadium. Not Paul.
Oh, Paul Allen's the owner of the Seahawks.
He's the dead guy. Okay. Let's see how far.
I got my last names.
All right.
Queued up, and I'll do one more super chat while you look that up. Mason Mahoney for $2. One more. Favorite 80s guilty pleasure song. Ooh. That's a good one, man. Favorite 80s guilty pleasure.
It's only 8 hours for me. That's about the same for you, right? No, you would.
No, it's probably like a little closer. Mine's probably like 4.
3.5. I'd
but
probably
my favorite...
fly. I'd probably fly. Yeah.
I know it's 3 hours to Columbus.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's 4.5 hours for me.
Flem isn't in Cincinnati though. He's in Texas. Remember that. So I forgot. But maybe let's see, dude. If they're winless though, I say we do it. I say we fucking do it. All right. Did you read 3 snapper chats?
No. We were looking up the favorite 80s guilty pleasure song.
Oh,
what's yours?
Gosh, ooh, that's a good one. Favorite.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, there's so many you can choose from.
Oh, yeah.
I got to really, dig into this. Because, I grew up with a lot of 80s music because my mom listened to it a lot.
When the bullet hits the bone.
I'd say probably something from Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul?
Yes.
Opposites attract?
My mom listened to a lot of Paula Abdul. A lot of Madonna.
Really?
So,
Madonna,
probably something like those.
Holiday is a good little guilty pleasure song.
Yep, Holiday's like a guilty pleasure song.
Yep. Yeah, I would say though when
Papa
the bullet
don't
hits the bone. When the bullet hits the bone, then my kid, gone. Oh, you know what is a good one is Money Ain't for Nothing. That's a good guilty pleasure.
Oh, that's a decent one though.
Yeah, but I guess you have to say it's got to be a song that kind of sucks, right? That no one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably like Wang Chung or We Built This
Everybody
City.
Wing Chung Night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flock of Seagulls. That's actually a good song.
Oh, Flock of Seagulls is good 80s synth.
That is good. Good 80s synth. Like Herbie Hancock. All right. And then M. Young, you're going to read that one and we can do another game?
Yep, that I can. Give me 1 second here. Got a little sidetracked. M. Young 87 for $5. Tree, are you vindicated on your assessment of Trubisky for the 2017 Haters Guide Draft? Will you consider revisiting a Bears in the offseason? I don't know about revisiting, but I don't know if I'm vindicated just yet. It needs a little more time there. But, as I said, I was never a fan of that pick from the beginning because, he just jumped from, a late first to an early first in the span of, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For no reason. And I was never, the problem was, Chicago traded up one position when they really didn't need to.
Yeah, no.
And they traded significant mid-round picks, which fortunately hasn't really turned into anything. But it was just a really weird move for a guy I was never really impressed with.
They must have liked his combine, The
dude couldn't understand a hard count out of college.
There's a video with KTO where he's showing John Gruden working with, I forget who it was, and the guy just cannot remember the sequence in the cadence, and it's embarrassing. But to be fair, if someone said Spider 2 Y banana and you had to run it back and you've never heard that before, then be pretty easy to fuck that up. All right. Another game. Oh, it's the Bills
man.
and the Dolphins. Bills look very good.
Bills
sorry.
offense, I'm not impressed with, but their defense is really good.
Bills could be the only team that could take down the Patriots. And
I'd say wild card. I mean, if they get their offense in order, I can see it.
I say that, but you know what? The Bills, no one can take down the Patriots. Fucking Bill Belichick and his smug ass over there on the sidelines. Just you saw how he declined that delay of game penalty and just laughed.
Gase declined the penalty. They wanted to push it back so they'd have more room to punt.
Right. But then somehow Bill Belichick just laughed at his ass, like he was
because he tried to false start.
That's right. And then they got the penalty, anyways. That's right. So that's fucking Bill Belichick. Fuck that dude. He's a genius. He did win the Giants 2 Super Bowls, so I actually cannot hate. All right. Dodger of Zion for $10. What's up, Dodge?
What up, Dodge?
Hate zebras. At least my darling Aggies team won this past weekend. Oh, wait, now South Carolina is in trouble with the NCAA. Well, go Nats. South Carolina had Florida on the ropes. Who is in charge of scheduling them?
Well, that's what South Carolina does.
Yeah, they go out and beat
one good game
Georgia.
And then
well, they go out and beat Georgia, and then they get Florida the next week. Like, even Alabama schedules, like, bye weeks or shit like that, you know? Anyways, Conman752, which of the following teams do you think is the best in their rebuild right now and will make the playoff first or even win a World Series? Orioles, Marlins, Tigers, or Royals? I think the Marlins are probably doing it the best. But
the Orioles are at least having a problem, but they're still too early in the build. The Marlins, I'm not really seeing that much. Tigers just have no vision.
Yeah.
And the Royals are still like kind of there-ish.
Yeah,
maybe?
But the Royals actually have proven, you know what, I changed my answer. The Royals have proven that they can tank, rebuild, and get back to the World Series because they've done it. None of those other teams have.
They all still need time. The Tigers are easily the worst of the bunch.
Yeah. But the Orioles...
The Marlins at least have proven they can do it, but they just blow it up.
Yeah. Well, they need a rich owner to come in and overspend and then sell the team after they win. That's what you do if you're a Marlins owner. Win a World Series and then get rid of them.
Win the World Series and then blow everything up to sell it.
Yep. Beast of Metal 1989 for $20. Oh, we're almost getting into the ones that started when the show started. That said, should the Steelers give them a chance? What's the better option for Miami? Go for the win and try to boost the Fitzpatrick pick, or play down harder to protect their own pick in case they can't out-tank the Bungles?
I think they go for the win. It'd be easier for them to just, up the Steeler pick.
The Steelers have to win.
So, yeah, they have to. I mean, dude, I don't have much hope for, a Super Bowl run, but if they want any hope of a playoff berth, they need to win.
They've got to save the city.
You, the Dolphins, your season is...
Right. You don't want the city of Pittsburgh to burn if they go 7-9.
Yeah, dude, and it's at home. So.
All right. So we had an epic game here. Now, I think we read 3, right? Let's unmute Kevin here. We have the Chargers and the Titans, and the Ryan Tannehill era of greatness has begun.
Well, before I start, the entire chat was screaming at the two of you that the game of the Bungles and the Dolphins is being held in Miami, not in Cincinnati.
I didn't
what
see
was
that.
I looking at?
Everyone in the chat, go ahead and type L for the entire.
Dude, we gotta go to Miami. Crew. We gotta fucking go to Miami. That would be fucking.
I could have sworn it was in Cincy. I'm sorry, man.
No, I looked at the schedule. It even said. We're fucking idiots. Hold on. Of course, that's what we get for not reading the chat.
That's what you get for not listening to the amazing chat room that we have here.
Dolphin. Here, I'm looking at the Dolphins schedule. And of course, everyone. Yep, it's at 1:00. Oh, dude, it's in the same stadium as the fucking Super Bowl, dude. We have to go there, dude. Come on, dude.
Jeez.
Have a parade and everything. Do all the fanfare that the Super Bowl would have. Oh my god. That would be, if they're winless, we have to do it. We'll have to fly, but you know what?
That'd be interesting.
No one's gonna fly. No one's gonna be flying to Miami on 12/22. I tell you that for a game.
Miami's
I'm just
a pretty good
going to
place
that game. Period.
Yeah. Well.
But anyway, you want to talk about the game?
Yeah.
Or you want to talk about?
Where do we put these Chargers, huh? Are we gonna cancel their
They
season?
are probably canceled with their injuries and how embarrassing they're very close to being done.
They're fine.
Vrabel nearly gave them the game, and they still said, "Hey, now we'll try to give it back to you." Actually, you know what? Screw it, Melvin. Just go ahead and give it back to them.
Yeah.
They were literally 1 yard short. Do you know what I mean?
Welcome to our world, Spanos. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe that you bench Mariota, you put in Tannehill, and you win a game.
Yeah. Well, that's the epitome of false hope.
Yeah.
You got your quarterback.
Yep. All right. Then where do we put the Titans? False hope.
False hope.
False hope now.
False.
Yep.
They've upgraded from a season canceled to false hope now.
You sound lighter though. You sound like it was a relief that they beat a team that they should have.
Oh yeah. Especially when they, decided to finally score over 20 points.
And then you have the Luccaneers next week. So
the Luccaneers.
Yep.
Jamin, I'm hoping that the defense can feast on some of those delicious apple turnovers.
There will be plenty. All right. Well, thanks for checking in and telling us that we're idiots.
Hey, no problem. It was either me or your lives. So, yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks, Kevin. We appreciate you.
Have a good night, man.
All right. So we got the Titans out of the way. And is it on me for Snapper Chats, right?
Yes, sir.
I think so.
You're on the squid.
Yes. I miss Boogermobile.
Nobody misses Boogermobile.
Yeah. It's just a giant cart that dishes out mucus. It's just weird Boogermobile. Mason Mahoney, by the way, this 8 p.m. start time is clutch. Thank you. I like
we
it
started this because we get done at like 10:45.
Yeah, if this were last week, we'd be starting to get tired and just low energy and shit.
We'd be losing it. Like, I'd be like, I can't go to the gym now. This fucking...
Yeah, we can't keep the 500, 600 people happy that here. It's still 2-1 in this game. And Lord Ariados
2-2.
sat for Canadian 5, sat as hell Braves fan here. Go Astros. Wow. My dad used to tell me, root for the team that beat you. You want to say that you were beat by the best. I've never done that. I've always been like, fuck you. You broke my dream.
Yeah, you get bitter, dude. You'd be like, I hope you fucking lose.
Yeah.
That's what it turns into.
That's right. I want you to feel that same misery.
Or you get bitter at the players that cost you.
Right. But you would see...
Like, Milwaukee's not happy that, Washington made the World Series. No, they're getting pissed at Trent Grisham.
Yeah. But the players always, when they lose to someone, they're always like, hey, go out and win it, But as fans, we're petty.
Fans don't think that way, though.
Yeah, fans don't.
The players at heart really don't think that way.
No. They're
more like in themselves and just like pissed.
Yeah. Unless they really hate the other team, maybe one of the guys fucked the dude's sister, like Austin Matthews. I think he banged Max Domi's sister, something like that. All right, another game here. We're getting down to the nitties. Ravens and the Seahawks. Ravens look good. Ravens
are
still
probably going to win the division. To me.
Yep.
They had a really good game.
Yep, and they beat a playoff team in the Seahawks.
And they're still a wild card to me.
Yeah, good game. Ravens not Super Bowl yet. Nope.
No. I don't see that yet.
Don't put anyone in nobody
in
the AFC is Super Bowl. There's only one team in the AFC that's going to the Super Bowl, and we all fucking know it because they've been gifted 8 wins to start the season.
7, but they're
going to beat the shit out of the Browns next week. Come on. Browns coming off a wild card. My imagination of what the Browns have been doing all week is just Freddie Kitchens just saying, yeah, run the ball to the left. Okay, now run it to the right.
Pigeons will find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, well, he's playing against Bill Belichick. You put the two of them together in a battle of intellect. Who's the smarter one there?
Kitchens will win in the street battle.
That's true. He's got street smarts. I might not have those book smarts, but I got them street smarts, which means you're stupid. Okay, read some snappers.
We'll read some
Paul
snappy
Feinstein.
chatty. Let's go. Paul Feinstein for $2. I knew the New Jersey Devils were frauds, but y'all didn't believe.
Yeah, you're right. You can say, I told you so. I told you so. Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Stupid.
How did we not know that Jack Hughes was going to be... First it was lose for Hughes, now it's lose with Hughes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it's going to keep like that, they will lose with Hughes for a very, very long time.
They'll get it together. Remember, Connor McDavid didn't do anything for like a month. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
It's McJesus is what he does. Papa Howell for 5. Tree, with the MLB season winding down, pick up Cole in the offseason. I say Angels or Phillies.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Dodgers if they want to throw more money around.
Yeah, the Phillies gave Jake Arrieta all that money. They'll give Garrett Cole whatever he wants. Yep. And read this last one.
That he will. Yep. One more here for Steve L. for $4.99. I think this World Series will go 7 games and win. I agree with you. I think it's going to go like a long time. I don't think this is going to be a lopsided series.
Look at this game tonight. It's already 2-1. The Nats have battled back. That was a nice pitch by Scherzer. Yeah, it's going to be a tight series. I hope so. I love 7-game series. They make the world go round. They make the world go round. All right. Last couple games here. Saints and Bears. Teddy Bridge wins again because he's a system QB. And the Bears have no offense. None. They scored 25, but that's
the Saints will come back, though. But, like, the thing with the Saints, though, is that, like, the Bears' defense was exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah. Saints are, I'm going to say Super Bowl for the Saints still.
I say so, too, with this rate.
They get Breeze back. They got all the parts, man. They got everything. What do we do with these Bears?
They might go down to false hope at this rate with how bad their offense is.
They are false hope. We had them at division.
I had them winning the division early on.
Yep.
That's because I thought their offense would be passable, not
falling down
whatever the fuck this is.
They are dominoing down the tiers.
They technically should be 2-4 if it weren't for a bullshit roughing the passer call.
Yep. They are bad. All right, and what do we got here? Trevor Teormina for $1.99. Pens keep winning. Penn State up to number 6. Great week. Yeah, Penn State has a loss though? I think, right?
I think they're undefeated.
Really?
For now. Nothing's worse for a Pitt fan because Penn State is fucking insufferable.
Yeah. First in the Big East, yeah, I think they got Michigan State, but they got to play.
They got Michigan State and Ohio State.
They got to beat Ohio State. That's the thing. They got to beat Ohio State.
Ohio State has always been their kryptonite.
Yeah, they beat. Let's see. They beat Michigan. They beat Iowa. They beat Purdue. Fucking kicked the shit out of Maryland. Yep, they're undefeated, and they're ranked number 6. Well, I can't hit Penn State too much. They did give me Saquon's Barkley. Where are we here? Jerome Giorlando. What are the chances of both the Dolphins and Bengals having no wins by week 16, resulting in the Tank Bowl to end all Tank Bowls? An ultra
It would be the greatest thing ever.
Oh my God. I will happily spend money to go to Miami. Dude, we'll make a day of it. We'll get there. We'll do all our fake shit. Just completely vlog it, make it a tax write-off. Go to Miami Beach, like just take it in like it's Super Bowl. It's brilliant. We got to do it, man. We got to do it. All right.
That would make sense, but we need to see how it goes first.
But if the chances of them going winless is very good.
It's high.
Very good. Simpsons since 90. The Simpsons since 90. $1.99. Turner stole second. Free tacos. All right.
Ooh, tacos.
Was that Trey Turner? All right.
Everybody love tacos.
Let's get through another game here. Eagles, Cowboys. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Eagles.
They're very close to being canceled, but they're false hope now.
Yeah, they're false hope still because they'll circle the wagons.
Canceling.
They will circle the wagons and beat up on the Giants and Redskins again because the Giants are fucking gutless pussies, and they cannot beat the Eagles for the last fucking 10 years or whatever.
Did somebody say Eagles?
That's right. Jump on in. They looked like shit.
Hey.
They got bent over like they were visiting their urologist. They were just
that was
weird.
That was easily one of the most miserable football games I have ever forced myself to sit through.
That's because it's the Eagles, and Doug Peterson thinks he can boast about winning games that his ass can't check.
Carson did not look good. And I defend.
They're already throwing Carson Wentz under the bus.
I defend Carson Wentz a lot, actually. I think the boy can play. He
may have to get out of Philly.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's still good, man.
Oh no, I say he's good, but like the Philly fans,
Yeah.
the teammates are already throwing him under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's his fault when in reality it's the terrible defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, the Cowboys, I'm going to put in, they're going to win the division. Fuckers.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
With how...
Fuckers. Fucking fuckers.
Yeah.
We
can at least agree on that much. We both hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the Cowboys.
Nobody likes the Cowboys. Even the Dallas Cowboys fans hate the Cowboys, man. It's because they hate themselves. They're like... The Cowboys are just... If all the internet trolls got together and decided to... fucking root for a team. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would be the Patriots that they would root for because they know everybody hates them.
Yeah. But trolls, a good troll thinks that people love them for still trolling. Mm-hmm. That's what a good troll does. But I'm sorry you had to endure that.
And then we had all that ref ball in the Carolina-Florida game because it was ref ball.
It was very much ref ball. Yes.
We had that game and we got Steelered. We got Steelered, plain and simple. They got a touchdown off of a false start that wasn't called. They got a touchdown off of a holding that wasn't called where he held the guy's jersey for 50 yards? And then
yeah.
SEC refs have been absolute garbage this year.
Well, that's what people complain about the NFL refs. You should see college, man. And
SEC refs are just... Yeah. They are an abomination against God and nature.
They're terrible people.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. I think
I would, but I don't want you guys to get demonetized more than... Oh, no.
What?
I just watched what the Nationals did. Guy lost his glove trying to make a catch.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't see. I'm way behind you guys. Well,
yeah, I just saw it.
Thanks for
Robles looks like he's down too.
Yeah.
That hurts.
He got up. He's walking.
Okay, good.
Yep, he's walking. That looked painful though.
All right,
it's the first time I've ever seen somebody lose a glove.
Dark Kirby 14 says the Big Ten wants a word with you. Well, the Big Ten can go be the Big Ten. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, so nobody scored on that play. Okay.
No, second and third.
Yep.
1 out. Or 2 out.
All right. Let's keep the show moving. Thanks, Dodge, for popping in. We will talk to you after the show, and the Eagles suck.
Absolutely.
The Eagles suck.
So thanks for letting me get my Carolina salt out, too, because, that was...
salty.
Oh, by the way, I am going to the UCF game this weekend.
Oh,
nice.
The Bounce House?
Yes.
Or...
Sadly, no, I'm going to the Link, because they're playing Temple.
Oh, Temple.
And because I used the code word tree, I was able to get $20 off of my tickets, and they were
Use my code. I'm better than 5.
because of that,
FPV?
I'm actually 2 rows up from the UCF sideline. I've got damn good seats on the 50-yard line.
Nice.
So.
Well, thanks for
Oh my
popping in.
god, he's dejected!
Good.
Wow. I did.
Yeah, do you wonder why he favorites like tweets saying he likes favorite tweet YouTubers saying that it's him and not me? I know why.
Oh
Trust
my
me.
goodness.
But I'll keep going with super chats so we can get off 5 points ass. Ben Steele for 2. Please feature EDP on Sports Ball to cure my depression. I think we tried getting EDP on. He's just never responded.
Yeah, Michael.
I think that's a blessing in disguise, to be honest.
He's saying put him in sports ball, like have his reaction or something in This Week in Sports Ball.
I've done a couple times with him.
Michael Alberto, he's edited a couple of videos for me. He just did like a complete essay on EDP. It's true. He's like the last of the people on that can just still say what the fuck he wants on
Pretty much
the platform. I should pay for his cameo. I should have him say my N word FPV just over and over again. Okay.
New York Yankees. Oh, Jordan Randall McKendrick for 5.
Oh wait.
Oh, sorry. It's Sean Pinkerton for 5. Which throw was worse, Garo Yepremian from Super Bowl 7 or Arkansas punter's fail? May Garo rest in peace.
Arkansas punter. No, actually, Garo Yepremian's was pretty bad.
Yepremian was pretty bad, but that was more spontaneous. Arkansas's was like, eh.
But you could tell. But the thing with the Arkansas one is like they planned that. Like that was intentional for him to throw it that bad.
Yep,
Garo
I agree.
Yepremian was doing something he should not have been doing. He was like, "Oh, I've seen
That was
you throw football."
spontaneous. It was just like, oh shit, whoop.
Oh, I guess I'm man throw football now. You know, and that's what
Because
happened.
it was a botched snap. There's nothing you can do about that.
All right.
And then now, Jordan Randall McKendrick of 5. New York Yankees of 2009 to 2019. The $1 billion bust. This from a Boston fan in disaster recovery mode. Misery loves company, you know? Well, technically, it's $2 billion.
$2 billion.
Yep. It's a mess. But Boston, you're getting cheap and you're probably going to lose Mookie Betts. So have fun with that.
Yeah, I don't know how you can lose Mookie Betts. Like, you have to make that work. You have to make Mookie Betts come.
The owner's gotten complacent. He's tired of spending the luxury tax.
Yep. All right, we have arrived at our last game, and then we're just going to read Snapper Chats for the rest of the show. And then this is when all the audience leaves because we completed the tiers. But
yes.
Hey, fuck it. That's what we do. This is our job, which is we are quote-unquote influencers. All right, the Jets, eternal sadness.
Yeah, they are eternal sadness. They're almost their own tier of butt fumbling.
These are the 2 farthest away that they could possibly be. And then we put the Patriots, obviously, in Super Bowl contention for now.
Chris swung at a bad pitch.
Yep. Carlos Carrera.
But still 2-1 Astros.
Correro. Anyways. All right. So let's read some more snapper. We got to fill in the bye week teams as well.
Yep. We'll do a couple super chats before then.
Joe is not cool. I guess he does not like Joe Namath. Is Marlon Humphrey a top 3 cornerback right now?
He's pretty good.
He's very good. Yeah, he's top 3. Who else would you put in there?
I'd probably say Jalen Ramsey.
Jeff Ramsey.
I would say, who else would you really put in there? I'm trying to think.
Sherman
Stephon Gilmore?
Again. Yeah, Gilmore. You're right.
Gilmore, maybe.
Yeah.
I would say. I'm trying to. I got to think through every single cornerback.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't have
Yeah.
that kind of time.
I don't have that time.
Steve L 399. Hey Tree, can we get a fuck you, Spanos?
Fuck you, Spanos.
Did you see? Do you know who?
That's easy to do.
Do you know who Nin Lee is?
What?
Nin Lee. He does like he explains he's a YouTuber that explains like the rules of things. He's this Asian guy and he's British though, and he did a video called do the British like American football? and he did like a vlog of the game, and he was like, American owners, like, and this is a terrible British accent. He was like Dean Spanos are ruining the sport, and then in the middle of video he goes, "Fuck you, Spanos."
Good.
Just completely
Great
random.
fuck,
Like he paused and was like, "Fuck you, Spanos." And then I commented, I was like, "Yes, a tree reference." And he's apparently a big fan of you.
Oh,
So
nice.
So everyone check out Nin Lee as well. And then Trevor Teormina, can we get an update from Hurricanes man on his recent expeditions? Wow, Hurricanes look good.
Yep, they are. He is currently on a psychedelic trek through the cosmos, trying to develop his further comments. And the Penguins lost. Fuck everything. Damn it.
Penguins lost.
Yep, to Florida.
I think the Rangers are either tied or...
They're tied with Zona.
Yeah, 1-1. The Rangers have looked very bad. No, it's 2-2. The Rangers have been so bad.
I told you weren't done with your rebuild yet.
Yeah, I know. Don't bring me your facts and logic. I don't like those. Okay? I am a climate change denier, and so put your science away. Put it away.
Well, I can technically make the argument that it's based on weather patterns and the sun itself instead of greenhouse gases.
I don't want to hear your science, dude. Stop. I'm just gonna dance while all of this planet burns. All right.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Steve L, $1.99. Hey guys, call it Super Tank Bowl 2. Ooh, we need to hit it with Roman numerals though, right?
Yeah, you gotta do the numerals.
And then is that 3 for me? Yes, that's 3 for me. Let's do these bye week teams.
Let's go with Beast of Metal.
Oh, wait,
1980.
We got to sort these
the
bye
bye
week
weeks.
teams. All right. Steelers, are they false hope? False hope.
They're still false hope.
Browns, false hope. False hope.
Very much false hope.
Panthers, what do we do with the Panthers? False hope or false hope?
They're tough. Either false hope or wild card. Might be false hope just because of how stacked the NFC is.
And do you want to sack the Buccaneer season or put them in false?
I would say cancel.
Cancel. Buccaneers
They're too
have been
inconsistent.
canceled.
The Browns are false hope.
We now have 9 teams whose seasons are affected.
Tie game. Juan Soto home run.
Juan Soto. He is so damn good. All right, let's download this. And you read some Snapchats while I do this. Week 7.
Let's go Beast of Metal 1989 for 10. Summary of Keselowski's second round. Passably mediocre at Dover, 11th. Clobbered at Dega, 25th. Missed the setup and then got hosed on a green-white checker to Kansas, 19th. Missed round 3 by 3 points. Whew. Omar Rosales for $2. Glad my Cowboys won. Thank God the NFC East is suck. I agree with that. Definitely. The Squid for 5. Was anyone else waiting for Adam Gase to go full Vontae Davis and quit at halftime? No, Adam Gase is going to be there until they literally drag him out.
Yeah.
They're going to do that every time.
I think Adam Gase is one of those dudes that looks way better with a beard. That's what I was going to say. That's it. He doesn't look like a creepy murderer with the beard and the hat. But then he takes that off and shaves the beard and he looks like he just escaped from a mental institution. It's very scary how he looks. He looks like he could star in Psycho. He looks like Anthony Perkins a little bit. All right.
Jake Day for 10. My fantasy opponent had Sonny Michel in the flex with me up 20 points, but he took him out for Jamison Crowder right before kickoff. Thanks for the free W, I guess. Yikes.
What a dumb.
Well, because the problem is, you never know what he's going to do with Sonny Michel. He's either going to give his handouts to Brandon Bolden or he's just going to score 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Sonny Michel, he ate, though, last night because they were playing the fucking Jets. That's what happened. All right, read this next one.
Mason Mahoney for 2. I like Van Hagar, deal with. I like Roth, too, though.
Yeah, some
where we're
people
gonna have to
like
disagree.
both schools. You know,
I mean,
they're
he's
all
okay,
about-
but it's not like what it should be.
They're all about Eddie Van Halen and his magic fingers. That's all they're about. Is it my turn now?
Yes, sir.
Jake Day for $2. Antonio Brown for Sunday Night Football play-by-play.
Jesus, no.
But I think he should have an on-air call with one of his accusers and just see how that goes. He's got to be better than Booger, though. Gosh, Booger's terrible. Jake Day again for $5. Thank you, Jake. Pat schedule, the only thing softer than Jeffrey Epstein with a legal adult. Wow. We're demonetized. Thank you. All right.
We're always demonetized, man.
always
That just delayed the inevitable.
Howie Kendrick just went yard? No, he's jogging out. He's off. That's an out.
Yeah.
Sorry. 2.0 for 5. Sanu being sent to the Pats of all teams is yet another sign that God hates us Georgia sports fans. Brandon Perna had the best tweet. He said, gosh, I guess the Falcons weren't happy enough that they already handed the Patriots one Super Bowl. So they had to.
No, that's that. They gotta hand him a few more guys. They gotta trade him Vic Beasley.
Yeah, or just Matt Ryan as a backup. You know, why not? All right.
Wildcat quarterback.
End of the. Are the the Rangers are going to overtime now. They just ended the third period, I think.
Yep. Rangers going OT, and Sabres and Sharks going OT. Bruins leading the Maple Leafs 3-2.
Rangers only have 19 shots on goal. Who scored for them? Tony DeAngelo scored both goals.
Tony DeAngelo,
Isn't he a defenseman? Yeah.
Yep, he's a D-man.
Yep. Okay. Keep on reading them Snapper chats so we can get out of here before 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Let's go with Steve L for 5. Hey, Tree, you should live stream Steelers versus Lolfins. That would be awesome. The only problem with that is I wouldn't be able to read super chats there, and I'd rather focus on the game itself.
Yeah.
At least with me.
I found that was tough when I did that from the Nats game when I was on the broadcast. Like, I was watch the game and then comment on it and like.
And you were just commenting.
Yeah, I was having.
Like, it's different if I'm sitting at my house doing it. But.
Yeah. But you're going to the game, so.
That's a huge different story there.
Anime
Holotops for €2. Bengals Dolphins game is in Miami.
Thanks. Kevin stole.
Eli Arbiza for 2. Are the Sabres for real or are they a T?
I think they're for real, buddy.
They said that last year. I want to see a longer
That's true.
resume.
One year the Montreal started off like 12-0 or something, right? So yeah.
Buffalo had a really good start and then they just collapsed.
Yeah, that's true. You can be high today and in the shitter tomorrow. It's like being addicted to heroin. And false hope.
Oh yeah. Salvatore for 3. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Tears for Fears.
Talk about 80s music.
Yep.
Tears
Bob
for Fear.
That's a good song. That is a guilty, but that's just a good song.
That's a good song though.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Coyotes won. Sorry, 5 points.
Really? Coyotes won.
Yep.
Already. Lawson crowd.
Miami.
No.
Mason Mahoney for 2. Karma Chameleon. That's another guilty pleasure.
Chameleon. I've always wanted to pretend I was Asian and then go to karaoke's and then find the most hard.
Turning Japanese.
Turning Japanese. And then everyone would be like, dude, you're not Asian. And I'd be like, yes, I am. And then that's it. Taylor Burns for $5. I'd retract last week's statements, but it's obvious. Start RBs versus the Bears. Yeah, apparently Khalil Mack is just gone MIA.
He's either gone gassed or he's just injured.
This is a good question here from Gage M, though. Haters Guide to the NBA season?
I'm not sure if I'll do it this year. The problem is, I've had a huge workload, and I'm just really just kind of upset about the whole China thing. So I'm not sure if I'll do it this year.
You don't have the passion. Like, I started writing the triggering all the NHL teams, and I didn't feel it. It felt unnatural. I felt
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean. If it feels forced, it's not worth
It
it.
felt forced.
I'll definitely consider it.
Yeah.
But there are a couple other projects I want to get to.
But I could definitely do a triggering of the NBA. That's easier because they just give you more shit. They give you more ammo, you know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm just really into the NFL right now. Really into it. So, Alex Moreno, why is the AFC 90% hot trash? These teams suck. Yeah, they just roll
It is.
over.
It's been the AFC for about 20 years.
Yep.
They're either hot trash or they can't beat New England.
They're hot trash.
Every time.
Every
If you're lucky,
time.
you'll get a 2012 Baltimore or 2009 New York Jets in which the Steelers will beat them.
I think Chisel went off to do stuff, so he's not responding.
We'll get him on eventually.
We'll get him on the show next week, or maybe Thursday. I don't know if he likes basketball, but we'll see. Caleb's joining us Thursday though, so all right, your turn.
Alex Moreno, who's worse, Jason Witten, Joe Buck, or Booger?
Ooh. Jason Witten was terrible.
Witten was pretty bad.
Witten was
Booger's bad. I'd say Witten.
Witten he couldn't get common idioms correct. Like Booger,
like that's why he went back to the NFL.
Yeah, he was like, I need to receive more brain damage. Maybe my wiring will be reversed if I do so. All right, next.
Anime Hog Tops for 2. Tree, have you been checking on your pens? They've been doing all right, but they lost today, and that sucks.
Rangers.
I wasn't able to see the game. It was not good. It was very, very not good. Alex Moreno for 5. I'm not supporting Houston. Wife-beating asshole. George Springer can fucking die. Such an unlikable piece of shit. I hate him more than ISIS. Go Nats.
We're demonetized. Okay.
Yeah, we've been demonetized for a while. Weren't we demonetized with the Jeffrey Epstein joke?
Yeah. And then ISIS.
We've been demonetized since we started, man. Let's be real.
I know. If it weren't for these donations, we would not make $1 off of it.
Dude, we'd be sitting on the street homeless as hell. Well, not that, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
We just be chilling.
This is our version of panhandling.
In a way, yes. It's like, hey, we're sitting here. Give us money. Okay.
Yep. That's right. Come on, bring it. All right. I think it's you on one more, right?
I'll take one more. Chibi Dirt Golems for 10. ESPN Game Day in Brookings, South Dakota this Saturday for the 110th contest between number 1 North Dakota State University and number 3 South Dakota State University. Winner gets the roughly 75-pound quartzite Dakota Marker Trophy and control of the Missouri Valley. Go Bison.
That seems like a game that would be lit, by the way.
That would be an amazing game.
Yeah, that sounds like a good-ass game. I would like to go to that, but I'll never make it to South. I don't think I've ever been to South or North Dakota. No, I've never been. How many states have you been to?
I have no idea.
I've been to 39, 30, almost 40 states. I've been to almost everywhere. I just haven't.
I haven't been to like the Midwest. Like the only place west I've been is California. I haven't really been down like the East, like the Carolinas or Georgia or anything like that.
They're all overrated.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
Like this summer was the first time I was in Wisconsin or Illinois.
I've been to Wisconsin.
Yeah, decent little place.
I've been to Illinois plenty of times. Sad Frisbee for $5. I could pleasure myself to Michigan and Wisconsin losing on the same weekend again. Oh yeah, Wisconsin blew it.
They blew it to Lovie Smith when they were favored by like 30.
Yeah. I exclaim as the Buckeyes probably lose to Maryland. The Buckeyes are not losing to Maryland. Maryland is terrible.
Maryland is Maryland.
So Jake Day, I'm assuming, has been to all of them. 45 states because he drives a truck. Yeah. Can't drive to Hawaii, though. Got to do that for vacation.
And it looks like Buffalo won an OT.
Oh, wow. Alcide for Canadian $20.99. Consider this a rebate on your plane ticket or gas money. Oh, that's for the Tank Bowl.
Oh, yep.
Yes. So we might be able to get there. And then I'll
Definitely,
read this
man.
last one from the CJA 101. Fun fact, Belichick was on the sideline for every Super Bowl the Giants have ever won. Also, what's your top 5 QBs of all time? My list, Brady, Montana, Manning, Elway, and Marino. I actually agree with that 100%.
That's not a bad list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
used to
meant
have
Flip
Elway
Marino and
ahead of-
Elway, but like they're
Right. I used to have Elway ahead of Montana, but then Manning came along. So, yeah. Yeah, I would put Marino ahead of Favre. Favre made some bad decisions, but Marino never won a championship. It's tough.
Miami kind of wasted it.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't his fault that he never got a running back. That Brett Favre, though. Then boom. All right, you read some more.
Let's go to Jake Day for 2. Dallas Reverse Cowgirls.
Yeah.
And with the cheerleaders, maybe.
Everybody likes
Not with
reverse
that.
cowgirl.
Eh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm more rather be on top. I've never been. I don't think I've ever had a good experience with a woman being on top. Maybe once or twice, but that's
Did
really
she fall
about it.
off? Is that what happened?
Yeah, either they fall off or it's just like they don't move. It's like, Jesus,
like,
really?
What are
Come
you
on.
doing up there? You're just hurting me.
You're just standing there. It's like, really? Come on.
No, I've had a couple Broncos, and it's very fun. So, All right, go ahead.
It can be fun, probably, if you get the right girl.
Yeah.
Steve L for 10. I was visiting my brother in Dallas this past weekend. It was funny to me see other teams' fans in Dallas. They care more about high school football than the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. They're good when they win.
Yeah,
When they come out of the woodwork.
Yeah. Dallas fans are pretty fair weather. This I'll say is Jets fans are not fair weather. If you're a Jet fan, like you are a Jet fan for life and you hate your life. So that's how it is. Giants
If you're a
fans,
Jet fan, you just live and die by.
Yeah. Giants fans can be a little fair weather, but it's not so bad. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
You at least have your elitism.
South Beach Tank Diet. Think so.
Yep. South Beach Tank Diet for 10. Week 16 needs to be flexed into the Saturday time slot. Y'all need to wrestle some sponsors to make an event out of it. No. It needs to be put on Sunday Night Football.
It does. It needs to be flexed up, and then we can go there and just. Oh man, I got it. It's got it.
Or better, Thursday Night Football.
Yes. Oh yes. Make them play on short rest, and then somehow a semi-hurricane hits Miami, so it's just terrible. Like one of those. What didn't they play a bowl game in a monsoon one time, and it was just awful. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. All right.
Yeah. I think it's you next, buddy.
All right. Sad Frisbee for $5. Also, I didn't know if this has been brought up, but did you guys see Cody Parkey hit the upright again? Yes, we started off the show.
It was incredible.
With that shit.
It was the most amazing thing.
It was. It's just one of those things where you're just like, again? Really?
Yeah, it's like he's the greatest kicker of all time. All he does is hit the uprights.
That's all he does. Urinating tree, enough is enough. This is from Alan Fink. Please make a salty video crapping on the Bengals, please. Also, another former Bengal to the Pats. Good luck, Sanu. Didn't you made fun? You made fun of.
Oh yeah, I did that like the one wild card game where I was just like against the Steelers.
Told Vontaze
That's a different
to
story.
Stay in
though.
the locker room.
Yeah, Vontaze should have stayed in the locker room.
Should have stayed in the locker room.
That implosion should have gotten people fired.
Oh, that game was pure.
That was pain. Like they're still broken from it. They never recovered from that.
Yeah. They had
the fan base never recovered.
They had that game won. So it really wasn't his fault. It was Giovanni Bernard or what's his name? Fumbled. It wasn't Bernard. It was some other guy. I forget what his name.
It was shit. I forgot Jeremy Brown.
Yeah. Jeremy Brown. You're right. All right, Jake Bazell. Hey, time to make my obligatory appearance. Hey, what's up, Jake? I would normally ask your thoughts on my Nats making the Fall Classic, but how about them Ravens?
Sorry, Jeremy Hill. That's who I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Jeremy Hill. You're right. Jamela Hill. But how about them Ravens, my second favorite team with a statement win over Seattle? Yeah, Ravens look good, man. Ravens look good.
Very good.
Yep. All right, you get the last
So says
two.
the guy with the Broncos shirt.
Yeah.
Hurricane JD for 5. JD1129. Hey guys, this is my first donation on YouTube. Question: is Ninja Blevins a cancer like a bee? Come to games.
Well, thanks for being a first timer, Hurricane.
Definitely, thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
Ninja is a sellout.
Ninja is what he is. It's like whatever.
If I
If
could
he wants to make that bread, make that bread.
Yeah,
I don't really care
I'm not
for
gonna
him.
hate on him
Whatever.
making his bag. Come on
Yeah.
now. I'm not gonna hate on a man getting his bag. That's why we're
Mm-hmm.
doing an NBA
Dude, he
prediction.
has a perky sponsorship with Red Bull, man.
Oh.
Probably
Well,
gets
don't
paid
forget,
for it.
everybody. I forgot to mention this, everyone. We are doing another show on Thursday, so mark your calendars as well. I think we're gonna do it at 8 p.m. so that I think we got to figure out how to speed up the predictions. By the way,
Yeah,
like it takes
agree
too
with
long.
that.
We got to just do them all at once.
And they're like, okay, we will take your money, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I'll be like, hey, Caleb, all 8 of your playoff teams, and he'll just run through them. You know,
Pretty much.
we got to be quicker
NBA.
about it. So we'll try to figure it out. All right, read the
Alex
last one of the
Moreno
night.
for $2. Don't sleep before the Lakers Clippers.
I will not.
I mean, I stay up late. I'm still going to be working on sports ball, so
Which end are these? Oh, okay.
I'll be up.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I got my binoculars. I bought these just for that Dick Clippers commercial.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, they're in focus now. All right. Well, we made it. We made it through another show. This time, an hour and 45 minutes. And
And at
normally-
least it's not
right.
45.
I know. If we would have started at 9,
We'd still be
I'd
going.
dead. And we had
it would never
almost
end.
500 concurrent viewers throughout the whole thing. You guys are
Mhm.
awesome, man.
Consistent, man.
You guys
Yeah,
are
we're still
great.
493.
Yep,
good
we had
shit,
a peak of 579. Now next week, let's
Nice.
try to get Chisel Adonis on for either the NBA show or next week. But that was awesome. Whoever summoned him, I appreciate it. All right,
Make
Tree,
yourself known, so 5 points will bow at your feet.
I will. I will kiss your feet for $200 Snapchat.
And wear a male romper at the same time.
Any final thoughts over there, Tree, before we sign off?
No, sir.
All right. That's great. I'm 5 points.
I'm doing an
Oh.
afterburn in about 30 minutes, so
Okay, tweet that out and I'll
Nice.
retweet it. But I'm going.
Tweet that shit.
I'll put my address in the chat there.
Yeah, put it in
Boom.
the chat. You have permission.
Get it.
There we go, everyone. There's a after show.
30 minutes, we will be having an afterburn. There will be Jackbox 6.
Jackbox. I'm the man in the Jackbox. All right. Everyone, thank you for coming out. I'm 5 Points Bids, and you made it to the end of the stream.